All right, before we do anything when we make this tilapia today, you need to make sure that you preheat your oven to 400 degrees. The most important thing, this is all about systems, getting prepared before we start to cook. Make sure that you preheat your oven to 400 degrees. Now let's get going. All right, tilapia. Listen, I know that some people may think, oh, fish. No, I don't know how to cook fish. I don't know how to cook fish. I'm going to tell you something right now. This technique and recipe we're going to do today is a lot easier than you may think. We preheated our oven. That's the first step. I'm going to show you everything we're going to do and why. All right. The first thing we're going to talk about is exactly what we're going to be doing. I've got 2 beautiful tilapia fillets you can buy in your grocery store. Very, very simple. The other thing is we've got kosher salt and black pepper. I've got some unsalted butter. I've got 2 half lemons for some lemon juice. And I have a little bit of clam juice. You can find this at your store. Don't get freaked out. I know this is for the beginners, but this is a beginner recipe and you're going to be just fine. You're going to be just fine. And let me start by saying this to you. Before we even get into this, I will never forget, story time. I will never forget the first time I made fish. I think I was about 14 or 15 years old. It was for my family, if you can imagine. And it was horrible. Now, of course, my mom and my dad and my friends and family, they weren't beating me up, but I knew it was horrible because I burned it. And I burned it because I did not use the proper pan. I had a bad pan. This pan is something that you want to use. This is a stainless steel, stainless steel, 1820 stainless steel. It means 1820, which means it's got lots of, it's heavy, right? And this is what we want to use because it's going to keep the heat inside and not burn our food. So that's the most important thing, a good pan. The second thing that I did where I totally messed it up is that I didn't understand about heat distribution and how you can lower your heat and raise your heat. I didn't know anything about being able to put a good pan in an oven, which you're able to do with a good pan. All these things and these techniques I had no clue about, because I didn't understand systems and fundamentals and techniques. And you know I mean about systems. The acronym SYSTEM, S-Y-S-T-E-M, stands for saving yourself time, energy, and money, which is all what we're about here, okay? And the methods are all in my blueprint, the ebook that you can find right here, okay? This is what it's all about. You don't have to take notes. Everything in there in this ebook is all for you to become a better cook and to raise your kitchen confidence so you don't make the mistakes and get fearful of cooking like I did. And then I decided, well, I'm going to bust through that and I'm going to become a good cook. And I went to culinary school and here I am today. And I wanted to share that with you because I think it's very important for you to understand one thing. I'm going to say this to you before we get started. Believe it or not, I know many chefs, okay, that are not good cooks. Let me repeat that. I know many chefs that are not good cooks. And so what I'm trying to say to you is that becoming a good cook is all about learning the basics, okay? If you can do this, forget about the titles and the egos. Get out of that, all right? And listen, all you men out here watching this, yeah, you know, I'm talking to you, okay? Please don't get all clogged up and feel like the only thing you're able to do is start a barbecue twice a year, cooking some chicken and a steak out on some propane or some charcoal. No. We're going to erase that. You deserve to learn how to cook some amazing meals like we're going to do tonight, this beautiful tilapia, all right? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get our flour ready here. And what I've got is basically 1 cup of all-purpose flour, okay? I'm going to put that in there. And now we're going to put some aromatics. I've got a little garlic powder. And again, just maybe about a teaspoon, all right? And I've got some mustard powder. Again, this is so simple, people. Another teaspoon. And I've got some Old Bay seasoning. Very, very important. I think I only have a teaspoon in here. Yep, there we go. Now, we get all those in there. Take a spoon, whatever you want. Use my tongs. Mix that off like that. And now we have our dredging. Now, let's start with our fish. Let's go over here. We have our tilapia. We're going to salt and pepper both sides. So important. Okay? If you notice, I'm using one hand to dip into my salt and pepper and the other hand to flip. You need to get both sides. See that? That keeps the contamination of the salt and pepper. Okay? Another little trick that you can find in the ebook. Now, before we dredge, I'm going to get our burner going. We've got high heat, great pan, voila. Extra virgin olive oil, as we always use. We're going to coat the bottom of the pan, okay? And you're still with me, it's not that hard. It really isn't that difficult. You are going to be able to do this. Now, get our pan, it's getting hot. And so now what we want to do is we're going to take our fish and we dredge lightly, just like so. Dust it off, and then right in the pan. Okay, and then the second one, dredge lightly. Dust off, and into the pan. All right, now, while that is doing its thing, let's talk about what is the purpose of the oven. If you can look on here, you can see it's pretty thick here, right? And here, pretty thick. Now we could cook this completely through on top here on your oven, a stove top, but I like to finish in the oven because what we're going to do is we're going to create a beautiful, nice pan sauce. Now again, come back up to me here. I know this sounds crazy complicated, but honestly, has there been anything I've said so far that is making you worry that you can't do this? It shouldn't be, because it's very, very simple, and I know you're able to do it. If you have the simple instructions, you can do this, and the flavor, the end result is phenomenal. The last thing I did want to mention to you is we're going to have some fresh parsley that I chopped up again. Make sure you just go to the store, get some curly parsley, and all I did was just rough chop this up. This actually has good flavor. It's not always just for garnish or color. It has great flavor. Okay? So now, what you want to do, get your fish going. And we're just going to let this simmer and get nice and crusty on both sides for about another minute. We'll turn it over, and then I'll show you what it looks like. All right, now, in about 3 minutes, flip these over. Look at that. Oh, it looks so delicious. You see the bronze crust on this? And what I've done now is I've turned the heat completely off. And you may say, well, what's going on? That's because we're going to finish this in the oven. But look at the bronze color. That's from the flour and the seasonings we put in that flour. Doesn't that look just amazing? All right. Now we're going to start the process of creating this before we put it into the oven. So we're going to add, first and foremost, some lemon juice. You can get a little bottle of lemon juice and squeeze like that if you want. This is a fresh lemon. I like to just use my hands. I use hands for everything. And just go like this. So if I catch any seeds, I catch them in my hands. And as you can see, I got a couple seeds. Perfect. I'm gonna get the other one here. Lemon juice. Couple seeds. Boom. And you can see here, the heat is off, okay? Now we have this clam juice. We're gonna use about a quarter cup. And you may ask me, okay, so what's the purpose of the clam juice, Chef Brian? The purpose of the clam juice is, that's like a stock. It's like our stock, right? It would be like a fish stock. Because we're using fish, you want fish stock. Now, if you didn't have clam juice or you can't find it, chicken stock will work just fine. But you need to put some liquid in there because it's going to go in the oven, it's going to reduce down, and it's going to make a beautiful sauce. You'll see what happens here. So once we have all that in, all we're going to do now is add 3 tablespoons of unsalted butter. And you just put it in there like that. And that's it. We take this to the oven, 400 degrees. It's been preheated. We're going to leave it in the oven for about 10 to 12 minutes. When it comes out, you're going to see it's going to be created a natural, beautiful sauce from all of the liquid we have in here and the unsalted butter. We'll hit it with some fresh parsley at the end. And then it is time to dig in. Now, was that, come on, not complicated like I told you. You can do this. And guys, remember what I said. We got to stop this, I can only cook barbecue chicken and ribs or whatever twice a year. No. Men deserve to understand that they too can make amazing, amazing meals. Not just to show off, but for your health, your happiness. It's going to be good for you. Promise. All right, we're gonna get this in the oven. We'll be right back. When we pull it out after 12 minutes, I'll show you how we finish it up. All right, so look at this fish. Look at the beautiful color out of the oven. Let me come up. Let me talk to you real for a second. Please, please, please. A lot of people that first start cooking, I get it. You're not used to putting a whole pan in the oven. Make sure that you have a oven mitt, or I like to use just regular towels, because this is going to be hot. All right. There's actually some oven mitts that you can actually put on like, so when you pull it out of the oven, it reminds you that it's hot because there's a mitt there. But honestly, just be careful because I don't want someone to touch this because it came out of a 400-degree oven. Okay, so that's very important. So what we want to do now is, you can see this beautiful sauce, this beautiful tilapia. So I'm going to turn the heat on. Okay, and I'm doing that because I want this sauce to just reduce down just a little bit. Okay, so what you want to do here is you want to see it's going to come to a boil. It's going to start boiling down, and that's what you want. Once that happens, that's telling us, okay, so we can go ahead and take out our fish, place it on our pan. Spatula would probably work better, Brian, but we'll deal with this. So beautiful. Now, back over to the sauce. Turn the heat off. Take your parsley. Put it in like that. Swirl it around. Take the plate, put it up here. And then you just pour this on top of your tilapia. And we have amazing food like no other. I mean, look at that. That is so restaurant quality style. I'm gonna bring it over here. Move our burner out of the way. Get this front and center. Perfect. And now, the moment of truth. We gotta taste it. Yeah, look at it. It's nice, flaky. 17 minutes total time from start to finish. And what do we have? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. I gotta go for more. Are you kidding me? Wow, that is so delicious. You don't even know. And you can do this too. Oh, unbelievable. And I'm telling you, as a beginner cook, this will take you to a whole nother level of confidence. And it was not that difficult. Okay? So let's recap real quick. We started off with preheating the oven to 400 degrees. We made a little bit of flour with some aromatics. We had some Old Bay, some mustard, and some garlic powder. We dredged our tilapia, okay? We used a really, really good sauté pan. In fact, I'll leave a link to the sauté pan in the description box below so you can check it if you need to get one, okay? They're really, really worth it because they go up in the oven up to 700 degrees, so that is fine, okay? We sautéed our fish on both sides, okay? And then we added our juice, our sauce. We added the clam juice, okay? And then we added a little bit of unsalted whole butter, all right? We put it into our 400 degree oven. We pulled it out. We finished it up with some nice fresh parsley, but you could use any herbs at that point. You could use some fresh basil, some thyme, some oregano, whatever you want, because now you understand the foundation. You understand the tips and the tricks and the systems, saving yourself time, energy, and money. And the best way to do that is to get the Blueprint ebook. Get the Blueprint ebook. It is literally like having a chef on your shoulder. I'm there with you right from every word to the finish of this book. It is your companion. It will save you all kinds of questions, and it will give you the confidence you need to make delicious, amazing food just like this as a beginner, as you continue to raise your cooking confidence to the next level. All right, I am Chef Brian. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like and subscribe, and please comment as much as you like. I'd love to hear everything you guys have to say. I try to get back to every single one of you. Thank you so much for being a part of this channel. Until next time, please remember, eat well and stay healthy.